Attention passionate Atlanta, Falcons fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC South and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Atlanta Falcons' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Atlanta Falcons fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Atlanta, FALCONS, FANS. Let's get to the news now. Folks, buckle up because what we're about to discuss isn't just some minor roster move or a simple trade rumor. No, this is a seismic shift in the NFC South landscape, and it involves the Falcons making strategic moves to elevate their defense into a new stratosphere. The NFL offseason, as you all know, is a time of chess moves, and right now, the Falcons are playing theirs with precision. They've identified a player who could be a game changer, especially on the defensive side of the ball, and the implications for the team's future are enormous. Let's set the stage a bit because the NFC South has been a division of volatility and surprises over the last few seasons. The Saints, the Bucs, and the Panthers have all had their moments, but the Falcons have been steadily building, and now, with this potential acquisition, they're positioning themselves as serious contenders. The player in focus here is Quinyon Mitchell, a promising young cornerback who's been making waves in his rookie season. If you've been following the Falcons, you already know how crucial secondary play has been, especially given the way offenses have evolved in recent years with prolific passing attacks. The Falcons, after a tough 2023, are looking to solidify their secondary, which struggled at times, especially with injuries and inconsistency. Looking at Mitchell's profile, he's coming out of Toledo, and he's been impressing scouts and analysts alike. He's ranked among the top 16 rookies by PFF in coverage for 2024, and that's no small feat. His career stats in his rookie year include 35 solo tackles, 2 interceptions, and 8 pass deflections, which signals his ability to make plays on the ball. His coverage grade, an eye-catching 86. 5 in 2025 is a testament to his skills, allowing a passer rating of just 62, 4 and an EPA per target of -0.28. That puts him in the elite category for young corners, especially considering his speed, running a 4. 42 40-yard dash. Mitchell's speed surpasses many in his class, and it's exactly what the Falcons need to match up with the top receivers in the league. But what makes Mitchell such an attractive target for Atlanta isn't just his raw athleticism. His film shows a player with excellent instincts, especially in man coverage, where he's been able to shut down opponents effectively. His recent game against the Browns, where he snagged an interception, perfectly illustrates his ability to read the quarterback and make crucial plays. He's also been remarkably healthy, with no injuries in 2025, which adds to his value as a reliable piece moving forward. His stats include 2 shutouts in 2025, 4 tackles for loss, and a 60% contested catch win rate. When you combine those numbers with his advanced coverage metrics, allowing receptions at just a 55% rate and YAC, yards after catch, allowed at an average of 3.8 yards, you start to see why the Falcons are eyeing him as a potential CB1 rotational option. He could step into a role alongside Terrell, creating a formidable duo that can neutralize the elite passing offenses in the league. Now let's talk about the broader strategic picture because this move isn't happening in isolation. The Eagles, for example, are navigating their own cap challenges with around $11 million in cap space, but their offensive line is aging, and they're giving up a lot of sacks, 22 in total. They're also eyeing a different direction, possibly focusing on other positions like an edge rusher, especially with the trade for Barkley bringing in draft capital and avoiding Mitchell's costly second-year jump to $12 million a year. Meanwhile, the Falcons, sitting at a cap of around $5.9 million, are aware of their defensive holes, especially in the secondary, after a season where they ranked 20th in interceptions with just 20. They're betting that Mitchell can be a key piece to not just patch those holes, but to propel their defense into a top-tier unit. And folks, the potential impact of this move is staggering. Imagine Mitchell lining up next to Terrell, both of them locking down the top receiving threats, creating mismatches that offenses will have difficulty navigating. His addition is projected to boost the Falcons' coverage EPA by around 17%, and the team is expected to see an increase of about 4 interceptions over the season. That's huge because turnovers are the currency of winning in the NFL, and the Falcons have been hungry for more takeaways. With Ebike's pressures, he had 4 sacks last season. The tandem with Mitchell could produce a plus 16% increase in pass deflections and a plus 9 season-long increase in turnovers. Not only that, but the team's ability to reduce passing touchdowns from 12 down to around 8 could be a game changer, especially in tight games where every point counts. The defense's yards allowed per game would also shrink, going from 215 to around 185 yards, and that's a massive improvement in a league where offenses are becoming increasingly explosive. The run defense, which graded at 78, would see an uptick, and mismatches against top receivers, particularly in the YAC department, would become less of a concern. This would give the Falcons an extra possession or 2 per game, directly impacting their scoring opportunities. And let's not forget the importance of the deep ball. Opponents' deep yards per game could drop from 215 to just 185. That's a significant reduction in explosive plays allowed. All of these improvements would make Atlanta's defense not just better, but a legitimate top 8 unit, transforming the team's prospects for the season. Now, looking at the bigger picture, this move could be a catalyst for the Falcons, playoff push, and possibly even a Super Bowl run. With Mitchell's instincts and speed, he's being compared to a Slay 2-0 in terms of his ability to lock down receivers and make game-changing plays. His man coverage grade of 89 underscores his capability to neutralize top targets, and his overall impact could help turn around the Falcons' defensive fortunes much sooner than expected. If he continues to develop, he could even be a cornerstone for the team's defense for years to come, echoing the legendary defenses of the 90s Falcon teams, the so-called Dirty Birds, who were renowned for their aggressive and suffocating coverage schemes. And now, Atlanta Falcons fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential move? Do you think Mitchell can be the piece that finally pushes this team into serious playoff contention? Or are we getting ahead of ourselves? Drop your thoughts in the comments below because your opinion matters so much to us and to the Falcons' future. Remember, I'll be back soon with more updates. So stay tuned for the latest Atlanta Falcons news because this offseason is shaping up to be one of the most exciting in recent memory. We're witnessing a team that's not just trying to compete but aiming to dominate. And with moves like these, the Falcons are definitely setting themselves up for a big future. Keep your eyes peeled, fans, because the best is yet to come. And the NFC South better watch out because Atlanta is coming back stronger than ever.